Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into something we all face, the battle in our minds. You know those moments, waking up to a flood of what-ifs, replaying yesterday's mistakes at night, or feeling like you're just not enough. I've been there, and I bet you have too. But here's the good news. We don't have to stay stuck. God's given us the tools to break free from negative thinking and step into a life of peace, purpose, and positivity. Picture this. It's early morning, the sun's peeking through your window, and instead of dread, you feel hope. Or it's late at night, and instead of tossing and turning with worry, you're resting in God's promises. That's what we're chasing today in this journey. An article I've poured my heart into, blending lessons from my own life with powerful prayers I've been meditating on lately. We're talking morning renewal, evening peace, and a constant reset of our thought life, all rooted in scripture like Romans 12:2, Philippians 4:8, and 2 Corinthians 10:5. So grab your coffee or your pillow if it's nighttime, and let's transform our minds together. This isn't just about positive vibes. It's about aligning our thoughts with God's unshakable truth. Ready? Let's go. Every morning is a gift, isn't it? Lamentations 3:22-23 says God's mercies are new every morning. And that hit me hard one day when I woke up drowning in self-doubt after a rough week. I'd bombed a video edit, my views were tanking, and my inner critic was screaming, "You're failing." But as I sat with my Bible, sipping coffee, I realized today doesn't have to carry yesterday's baggage. That's where a morning prayer I've been leaning on comes in. It's like a reset button for your soul. It starts with gratitude. Good morning, Lord. Thank you for this moment. It's simple, but it shifts your focus. I've learned negativity thrives in ungrateful hearts. When I intentionally thank God for my breath, my family, even my Wi-Fi, because let's be real, YouTube life, it's like pulling weeds from the garden of my mind. Try it tomorrow. Say 3 things you're thankful for before your feet hit the floor. It's a game changer. Then the prayer invites us to surrender. We surrender our burdens and allow you to shape our thoughts. I'll be honest, surrender isn't my strong suit. As a creator, I'm wired to control everything. The script, the lighting, the algorithm. But one morning, after a sleepless night worrying about a collab falling through, I prayed, "God, take this." I visualized handing him that anxiety like a heavy backpack, and suddenly I felt lighter. Romans 12:2 popped into my head. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. It's not about me fixing myself. It's about letting God rewire me. Here's where it gets practical. The prayer leans on verses like Philippians 4:8. Whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable. Think about such things. I started keeping a journal by my bed. One day I wrote, "I messed up that outro, but God's teaching me patience." Instead of spiraling, I reframed it. Or 2 Corinthians 10:5. Take every thought captive. When I caught myself thinking, "No one's watching my stuff," I'd counter it with, "God's given me a voice, and even one viewer matters." It's like mental jujitsu. Grab the lie, flip it, and pin it with truth. Let me share a story. One morning, I spilled coffee all over my laptop. Panic hit, negativity screamed, "You're clumsy, this is ruined, your day's shot." But I paused, breathed, and prayed, "Lord, renew my mind." I wiped it up, laughed it off, and realized spills don't define me, God does. That shift turned a disaster into a lesson in grace. What's your coffee spill? That moment negativity tries to take over. Hit pause, pray, and watch God flip the script. So start your day with this. Father, renew my mind. Replace doubt with faith, fear with peace. Speak it out loud. It's powerful. Then pick one verse to carry with you. For me, it's Psalm 139, verse 14. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Write it on a sticky note, stick it on your mirror, and let it sink in. You're not waking up to chaos. You're waking up to renewal. Fast forward to night. The day's done, but your mind's still racing. Sound familiar? Maybe it's a comment that stung, a deadline you missed, or just the what-ifs about tomorrow. Proverbs 4:23 says, "Guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." That's why I love a night prayer I've been using. It's like a spiritual exhale, releasing the day's junk so you can rest. It starts with reflection. As night falls, I come with gratitude for this day. Even on tough days, there's something to thank God for. One night, after a video flopped, I was gutted, but I prayed, "Thank you, Lord, for the chance to create." It shifted me from failure to purpose. Try it. Find one win, even if it's just, "I survived today." The prayer continues. I surrender all my anxieties, doubts, and worries to you. This part's gold. I used to lie awake replaying mistakes, like the time I mispronounced a sponsor's name on air. Cringe. But one night I pictured handing that embarrassment to God, saying, "You've got this." Philippians 4:7 promises peace that transcends understanding. I felt it. My mind quieted, and I slept like a baby. What's weighing you down tonight? Let it go. Here's the kicker. Replace my negative thoughts with your truth. The prayer cites Isaiah 41:10. "Do not fear, for I am with you." One night I was stressing about channel growth. I whispered that verse and it hit me. God's with me, metrics or not. Or Jeremiah 29:11. Plans to give you a hope and a future. That's my anchor when I doubt my path as a creator. What lie keeps you up? Swap it for a promise. Google a verse if you need to and speak it over yourself. One night, I spiraled hard. A troll commented, "Your content's trash." Ouch. My mind ran wild. Maybe they're right, I should quit. But I prayed, "Lord, help me think on what's true." I remembered Philippians 4:8. Focus on the admirable. I'd helped a viewer through a tough time with one video. That's what mattered. The spiral stopped, and I slept. Next time negativity strikes at night, don't wrestle it alone. Pray it out. Before bed, try this. Father, guard my heart and mind with your peace. Then list 3 good things from your day. Maybe a kind DM, a laugh with a friend, or a sunset you caught. It's like tucking your mind in with positivity. Keep a notepad by your bed. Jot down a prayer or a verse like John 14:27. My peace I give you. You'll wake up lighter, I promise. Morning and night are bookends, but what about the in-between? Life's a marathon of thoughts, and negativity doesn't clock out. That's where a daily prayer I love shines. It's a declaration. I take authority over my thought life. As a creator, my mind's a battlefield. Doubt, comparison, fear of failure. But 2 Corinthians 10:5 says we can demolish arguments against God's truth. It's not passive, it's active warfare. The prayer hits hard. They may not control what thoughts enter, but they can control what stays. Genius, right? One day, editing a video, I thought, this is garbage. Instead of letting it fester, I said, nope. God gave me this creativity. I replaced it with Colossians 3:23, work as unto the Lord. That shift kept me going. You can't stop every negative thought, but you can evict it. What's squatting in your mind rent-free? Kick it out. Philippians 4:8 is the playbook. Whatever is true, noble, right, pure, Lovely. Think on these things. I started a good things list on my phone. A subscriber's thank you. On it. A killer thumbnail idea. On it. It's like training your brain's muscle memory. Last week I bombed a live stream. Tech glitches galore. Instead of sulking, I focused on the viewers who stuck around. That's lovely in action. What's one good thing you can dwell on today? Oh, comparison, my Achilles heel. I'd scroll YouTube, see creators with millions of subs and think, I'll never get there. It's toxic. But the prayer says, Father, help them focus on things above. One day I prayed that and felt God whisper, your lane's enough. I wrote Ephesians 2:10 in my notebook. We are his workmanship, created for good works. My 5,000 subscribers matter. Your journey does too. Stop measuring it against someone else's. Here's your toolkit for the day. Pause and pray. When negativity hits, stop and say, Lord, renew my mind. It's like hitting refresh on a lagged browser. Declare truth. Pick a verse like, I can do all things through Christ, from Philippians 4:13, and say it out loud. Faith grows when you hear it. Act it out. Smile at someone, help a friend. Positive actions reinforce positive thoughts. I sent a viewer an encouraging reply once, and it lifted my spirits too. The prayers all end with a call to share. Love that. I've started DMing friends these prayers when they're down. One buddy was stressing about work. I sent him a night prayer. He texted back, Bro, I slept so well. Share this with someone. It's a spark of hope. Drop God renew my mind in the comments. Let's build a faith-filled vibe together. Being a YouTube creator in the US isn't all ring lights and sponsorships. It's a mental marathon. I've had days where analytics tanked, and I thought, why bother? But these prayers taught me resilience. Morning prayer gave me fresh starts. After a copyright strike, I prayed and pivoted to a new idea. Night prayer gave me rest. Post-hate comment, I surrendered it and slept. The daily reset kept me sane. Comparison faded as I focused on my calling. One lesson, trust God's timing, not mine. I obsessed over hitting 10,000 subs fast. But Romans 12:2, test and approve God's will, reminded me his timing's perfect. A video I thought flopped got a comment 6 months later. This saved me. God's working even when I don't see it. What's your rush? Let him steer. Here's the biggie. I create for God first. Colossians 3:23 again. Do it for him. When I shifted from chasing likes to honoring him, my joy skyrocketed. Negative thoughts. They lose power when my why is eternal. Who's your audience of one? We've walked through morning renewal, nighttime peace, and daily resets, 5,000 words of hope. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. God's promise in Isaiah 55:11 says his word won't return void. It's working in you right now. That doubt, it's fading. That fear, it's shrinking. You're stepping into peace, one thought at a time. Your action steps. Morning. Pray. Father, renew my mind and list 3 gratitudes. Night. Surrender worries. Claim a promise like John 16:33. I have overcome the world. Daily. Catch a negative thought, swap it for truth, and share this vibe with someone. May your mind be a sanctuary of God's truth, your heart a wellspring of peace, and your life a testimony of his grace. You're not alone. I'm with you. This community's with you, and God's got you. Drop your prayer requests below. Let's lift each other up. Hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it. Let's keep transforming together, because a renewed mind changes everything. See you in the next video, fam.